Festivities for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce expected to begin at Madison Square Garden in a matter of hours. Overnight, the iconic arena lit up in a lavender haze, a silver Chevy Suburban, similar to one the superstar's been spotted in before, pulling in ahead of what was believed to be Thursday's rehearsal dinner. The party had a garden theme, a source at Madison Square Garden told NBC News. Just an hour before, crews were still setting up privacy tents and hanging curtains inside to block people from peering in. And police officers were spotted carrying folders titled Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce Wedding as ramped up security presence and road closures locked.
Controversial opinion. I think this is a dramatic misuse of public resources. Sorry, I'm saying it. I think it's insane. I think it's a bad look. I think it's heightening the contradictions. It's showcasing once again that no matter how beloved a figure you might be, if you're a billionaire, you're still a billionaire, and you're going to do billionaire shit. This is a glaringly obvious example of that. This is straightforwardly a flex, I think. It's straightforwardly a flex to be like, yeah, I can do this. And I kind of think it's a little tacky. At best. Yeah, it's giving Marie Antoinette. It's giving let them eat cake. I don't know if it's true, but supposedly she's paying for the cost of the cops. You don't understand. That's why emotional support billionaire shutting down Midtown. Totally different from when Trump did it last month. Yeah, it's also crazy because it's like she's doing it so close to when Trump did it.
Down the arena's surrounding area during a cruel summer heat wave. Meanwhile, Kelce and Swift are spreading the love. Swift's rep telling NBC News the couple donated $26 million to charities across the U.S., including Brad Paisley's Nashville nonprofit, The Store.
I am so excited for Taylor and Travis's wedding, and I am absolutely flattered beyond belief that they chose our charity.
But Paisley played it coy when asked if he'd be attending the event.
I'll say it's very likely that I'm going.
Swifties.
Bro, they had to sign NDAs. They had to literally sign NDAs with their invite, with their RSVPs. So they can't even publicly say that they're going to the wedding.
Stuck outside without an invite, still eager for any glimpse of the lights, the party, the ball gowns.
We heard that this is happening, so we had to see it for ourselves.
Whatever Swift and Kelce's wildest dreams may be for today, it'll certainly be one to remember.
She's been singing about it in her songs, and so people are really excited to see her finally get this fairy tale ending that she's always hoped for.
A source telling NBC News that the inside of MS.
They just want their wedding to be private. Hasan, they just want their wedding to be private, tired face. In Madison Square Garden, in the middle of New York City, on July 4th weekend. I mean, come on. I think most Swifties will probably look at this and be like, this is supposed to be your iconic moment, but this is a little wild. Right? Can we say it's a little wild? It's maybe a bad look.
She has been completely transformed with drapery, chandeliers, castle-like structures. You guys, it is going to be a fairy tale.
Okay.
Well,
yeah,
cool.
Sounds like it. All right, Chloe, thank you.
That was an odd choice at first, but now I sort of get it because they can control the environment more than they could in any large venue in the city.
If budget is not a consideration, which it is not, you could do anything.
No one will be able to get in there.
And the security and the experience of the soundstage. And my theory was always
like there's two different types of people in media. There are those who are afraid of invoking the wrath of the Swifties, and then there are those who literally have never thought of an individual independent thought that wasn't whatever is pro-billionaire. These people are conditioned to always do billionaire worship. Cutie is calling. Pick up Cutie's call.
The one time our interest collide, you ignore my call.
What's up? I was in the middle of a rant about data centers and how much power they suck up from the energy grid, and how the energy grid is state of imminent collapse right now, specifically PJM, that just said we're going to do massive blackouts for 67 million people.
Okay, but Taylor Swift's wedding.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how much energy Taylor Swift's wedding is going to suck up from the energy grid, but yeah, Madison Square Garden, Taylor Swift. A lot of people are upset. A lot of people are very upset because apparently, from what I understand, and I'm going to be very careful with my language here because, as you know, I'm a Swiftie. I love Taylor Swift, and she should be allowed to get married every day at Madison Square Garden. Okay. But remember when the New York Knicks were playing and Donald Trump went to Madison Square Garden and they had to like shut down an entire area around Madison Square Garden? How frustrating that was for a lot of people.
Yeah. Okay.
So Taylor Swift, for her Madison Square Garden wedding, is actually shutting down transit for an even larger area, is what I understand. Like specifically train stations.
Is that true, or are you making this up because you hate her?
I don't hate her. I love her. I just said I want her to get married every day at Madison Square Garden.
I'm getting mixed messages. Some are saying it's true. Some are saying it's propaganda. Because did you see the White House use the Eras Tour intro yesterday on TikTok?
I did not see that, but I know Taylor would hate that because she's always voted Democrat.
Yes, and I even replied to it and I said, "You can't use this song, fucker." And he still used it, even though I told him no.
That's really messed up. Well,
that's problem number one.
Kind of feels like it's an undemocratic system that we have, right?
Don't super understand that, but I do just want to talk to you about Mundani's top 10 Taylor Swift songs.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait, what the call ended? She just said, "F off, idiot." Hello? What the did her phone die? What is happening? Did your phone die? What the happened?
I think I was swiping away to pull up Mundani's top 10 and I hit the end button on accident.
Okay. So I have it in front of me as well. We can take a look at it together. Zara Mamdani shares his 12 favorite Taylor Swift songs ahead of her New York wedding. And people are not believing in this list. Like they're saying he's fake.
Oh.
Like,
okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Zara Mamdani's 12 favorite Taylor Swift songs. What do I think? He went with Only the Young, Love Story. I feel like this doesn't match up with Zara Mamdani's background and his timeline. This doesn't match up at all, and I feel like someone else put this together.
Well, are you pandering to me? I can't tell.
I'm not. I'm very knowledgeable of Taylor Swift's entire discography.
Okay.
And that's what it is. I'm a true Swiftie, unlike Zoran Kwame Mamdani. And I feel like it's the analysis is just not lining up because especially like the way he lined this up. Like My Tears Ricochet at number 3. Where are the other sad songs?
You stole that from me in the group chat. I would like to point that out.
No,
that in the group chat. Yeah.
Wait, I didn't even look at the group chat. I guess our interest might have. You know what it is? It's because it's true. Your analysis is objective and correct, and so is mine. And I think that's the reason why it's just like syncing up.
Right. Yeah. Right. I just think number one, I think the most interesting thing is that he only chose 12 songs.
Yeah.
Can we start there?
Yeah.
An
it's
obvious
like
Swiftie is 13.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. You're right.
Yeah. And Only the Young, it's a political song. It's a little on the nose, don't you think?
Yeah, no, it's like, okay, we get it. Yeah, we get it. Taylor Swift does politics and you know that and you do politics. He's trying to be a little bit of a try-hard, for sure.
Yeah. And don't you think if he was going to be on the nose and he was going to be cheesy, then he would have put on Welcome to New York?
Yeah, I guess he was. So you're saying he like delicately crafted it to be on the nose and to be blunt, but then also simultaneously make it seem like he's actually a real fan by not hamming it up as hard.
Yeah, it feels like he intentionally put some deep cuts in there. Like, okay, I know Places is kind of a deep cut. Like, I think he knows is kind of a deep cut. But then, and My Tears Ricochet, deep cut. Like, we've got some deep cuts in here, but then he just flanks them with, like, you know, the obvious. Like, he's not going to put, you're not going to be like, I'm the mayor of New York and it's Taylor Swift's wedding. I'm going to put Dress on there, the song that she wrote about having sex with Joe Alwyn. Come on, Zoran, if that's even your name.
Okay,
you know?
Let's be real. It's not Zoran who put this in there. You know what I mean? This is definitely a Swiftie in his office that compiled this, but also probably put like their genuine favorites, and some of them actually stepped on landmines like Dress.
Well, if he's not a Swiftie, then why did I vote for him? Is my question.
Well, you're admitting to illegally voting for the mayor of New York as someone who's not a resident in the city or the state. And you also literally can't travel by plane. So I know for a fact that you haven't been to New York in years.
Okay. So you're saying that we shouldn't get him out of office right now?
No, I think we should keep him, because here's why I think we should keep him.
Okay.
Because one, I can literally text him or call him at any moment and ask him about adults doing what?
Weddings.
No,
Weddings.
adult trick-or-treating, cutie. This is a fundamental plank of your agenda.
Sorry, I forgot.
Yes,
I'm just really focused. It's a big day. It's my
who is most likely to be pro-adult trick-or-treating? Zohran Mamdani. Okay, so that's number one. Number two. So we can lobby him. We can petition him for this. Okay. Number two. It is clear that he is pandering to the cutie and Taylor Swiftie constituency by even putting out a list like this.
Ricochet, come on, dude. We know you don't listen to that. That guy's never even thought about killing himself. You know.
You don't know that.
I know that. You don't put Cruel Summer and My Tears Ricochet on the same playlist. What are you doing? Not with that smile, yeah.
Okay, well, regardless, it's clear that he is trying to pander to the Swiftie constituency, which means he understands the power that the Swifties hold, which means that, if you got him out of office, right? Because the Swifties are an unbelievably powerful constituency that I will always respect.
Thank you.
If you got him out of office, there's no guarantee that the next person would be a Swiftie or even Swiftie adjacent. Because Cuomo is the guy who he ran against, right? And Andrew Cuomo,
he killed Jay Schlatt's grandma.
Yeah, and he is not a Swiftie. Like, we know he's not a Swiftie.
No.
Whereas Zohran,
like, shake it off or some shit.
Yeah, Zohran demographically is in the possible Swiftie column by age.
Okay.
And he's also, as the mayor, letting this, billionaire wedding happen in the Madison Square Garden.
Ooh, are we mad about that? Like, as a non-Swiftie, okay, let's take this out. I'm just curious, political beliefs. As a non-Swiftie, are we like mad about that?
First of all, I am a Swiftie, so it's hard for me to be, morally consistent on this position, as I love and respect Taylor Swift. So I don't know what I can say about it, but I what I've read, let's just say what I've read from the naysayers. Is that, yes, they are definitely, they find this to be a gross display of wealth at a time when there's unprecedented levels of wealth inequality, and that the personal fancy of one billionaire and a bunch of other unbelievably wealthy and powerful people coming together in Madison Square Garden at a time when, people are suffering. Not me, though. I'm not saying this.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Is kind of in poor taste, is what some haters have said, not me.
Right. Well, I've read a hater. She has an ice cream truck at her wedding, apparently.
That's cool. So, for all the other super wealthy people, it's not like she's, handing out free ice cream to New Yorkers, right? Like, that's...
No, she's not doing that. But she is letting them stand outside of her wedding.
So
that's kind of nice.
Yeah, that's...
She donated $26 million.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which is about, in the same ratio compared to my wealth and her wealth, about $26.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I think that's Jeff Bezos did something similar as well when he shut down Venice. And I think Dua Lipa also did something similar as well when she shut down a different part of the, I forget where Dua Lipa got married, but that's like kind of like a, hey, here's the text. Like, I'm doing something a little crazy. So.
Oh, and I bet this is a good point. I bet the AC in the stadium is probably at 78 to comply. I bet.
I am willing to bet that that's not the case. I'm going to go.
Really?
I'm going to be so for real with you. I don't think that that's the case.
Interesting.
I highly doubt that the Taylor Swift wedding is not going to be a comfortable 68 the entire time. The 78 degrees AC thing is also a suggestion anyway. I think it's probably going to be cranked out the wazoo and probably sucking power from the nearest children's hospital.
Right.
Is
right.
what I would.
Mean, she could have gotten married at the children's hospital. They should be grateful.
That's true. She does have enough power to get married at a children's hospital and render its operations useless for the time period. So this is actually good in comparison to that. You're absolutely right.
Thank you for pointing that out. Okay. Yeah. I just wanted your opinion on it. I'm just excited that everyone's on board and everyone's happy.
Yes, I would never criticize Taylor Swift's choice of venue for her wedding.
Probably not excessive, No,
definitely not.
She probably kept it low key, honestly. I mean,
definitely. When I think low key, I think renting out Madison Square Garden and issuing like a city block travel advisory is what I think when I think of low key, understated.
Jealous much?
Yeah, I'm jealous of Travis Kelce, who's getting married to Taylor Swift. I wish I was married to her.
I knew that. I knew it. All right. Sounds good. Happy. Can't wait to see photos. Can't wait to. If I see any, I'll send them to you. Vice versa. If Zoran is there,
I'll be sharing. I'll be sharing. Okay. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right. All right. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Do you think she finds my support for Taylor Swift to be insufficient? Am I fucked?
Feels like we landed in a good spot there, everybody.
I think I did a good job. I feel like I've done a good job. I think she wasn't buying it. No. She said she bought it. I think she bought it. It seemed like she was. I think I won that QTE. I did not fail the QTE there. I think the Swifties think that this is. I'm sufficiently pro. I'm sufficiently pro Swiftie and pro Swift. Set your Twitter account to private. Am Israel high, am Swiftie high. Zoran is a Swiftie 12er, man. Zoran is practicing takia with the Swifties. When Kamala Harris' daughter-in-law got married downtown, they shut down 2 city blocks, so it could be worse. I genuinely don't understand I will never understand what compelled her to do this at Madison Square Garden. I don't understand why they couldn't do it anywhere else. I don't know why they did it in Madison Square Garden in the middle of New York City on July 4th weekend. Am I crazy? I'm in support of it, though. I am in support of it. Anyway, let's get back.
Longtime friend and fellow pop star Selena Gomez posted this video from the road, seemingly on her way to Thursday's 100-person gathering at Infosys Theater. The first event triggered major street closures, increased traffic, and pedestrians rerouting their commutes.
Yeah, we were wondering where our invitation was.
Although the wedding weekend has been shrouded in secrecy, fans gathered outside the venue, hoping to catch a glimpse of any details. Food vendors, giant air conditioning units, even a bed were...
Yeah, remember? Something tells me they're not keeping that shit at 78 degrees, okay?
Spotted.
We saw some stuff come out of some trucks.
We don't know what it is. At one point, I was convinced they were in one of the boxes. Maybe that's how they're getting it.
Before the festivities kicked off, Swift and Kelce announced wedding gifts of their own this week, donating $26 million to at least 20 charities. They're giving to food banks, music education programs, and children's hospitals and places where the couple has personal ties, from her hometown of Reading, Pennsylvania, to Nashville, to New York, to Kansas City.
Economist Misty Hegenis wrote the book Swiftynomics. What does this amount say to you?
I think it just speaks to kind of who they are at the core of their being. They're happy and in love, and they
Unbelievably
want to
unbelievably wealthy. That's what it speaks. That's what it speaks to. That's crazy. Come on, man. Yo, this is so crazy. This is so crazy. Swiftonomics implies the existence of Swiftomarxists. I'm a Marxian Swiftonomics enjoyer.
spread joy in addition to having a huge party with their friends and family.
The big question is really,
weren't you invited, but you declined because you had the stream? Yeah, this is a funny thing to believe. I'm gonna be the first motherfucker to get canceled for a wedding invitation I never got because people have hallucinated that.
Ben, about whether or not they're already married. Have they said their vows yet? Page 6 is reporting that.
Yeah, this is like when medieval lords get married and the peasants are gathered outside the castle walls. Yes. Me lordship, give us a bit of a shine, me lordship. I love you. You think Taylor Swift is mad that they blew the lid on this wedding? Like that she thought she could keep it a private affair the entire time? You think, okay. Here's what's actually happening. Taylor Swift already got privately married in front of her friends. What she's doing here is a funeral procession for Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Because it's happening at the exact same time as the week-long funeral for Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is taking place in Iran. What if Taylor Swift is actually doing exactly that, but at the heart of the United States of America, in the heart of capital, the heart of empire? This is her way of also doing actually zero correlation. No, Taylor Swift, it turns out Taylor Swift converted to Shia Islam, reverted to Shia Islam, mashallah. And she's actually doing a funeral proceeding. And that's the reason why they're like doing this so hush hush and in a secretive way.